Okay, let's get into it. Good morning. Kind of waiting on some snow. Going to do a quick update on the 1971 Super Beetle. Going through the front end of that, took it all out, dealing with the death wobble. I do have longer videos on that, but I do want to introduce Shop Nugget. It's not financial advice, but it might help you guys get off the hamster wheel. I see a lot of people struggling out there, hand to mouth. You got to unlearn what you have learned about the financial system. If you're not making money while you sleep, you work till you die. Warren Buffett. Little shop nugget, that's what I'm going to call it. Hopefully it doesn't confuse the algorithm. Just a couple minutes here, so bear with me. Here we go. Right here on my beautiful 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1 are two piles of similar denominations. What I had to do was put $2 more over here to make up for the 4 50-cent pieces I got right there. Some people know this, most people don't. One pile is worth $3.90, and the other pile is worth $139.98. $140. Yeah, let that sink in just a second. This side right here was a $3.90 pile. And that's Fiat Currency. That's Greek, or Latin for decree, or let it be done. So the government says it's good, so it's good, which it's not. This pile here, this is when you had money had intrinsic value, inherent value. This is a silver certificate, and you can see right here in the front, silver certificate. Redeemable. This is when your money had silver and backed by silver and gold. That's why this pile right here is $140. Now, I do have 5 quarters. At current spot price for smelting price per quarter is $5.50. I've got 5 of those. I currently have $27.50 worth of silver in these 5 quarters. And you can tell from the side here, that's how you tell if you got a silver quarter or pre-1964. You can still find them in circulation. But listen to that. And then listen to the clad garbage we got here. One more time. Much heavier. Much heavier. These 4 50-cent pieces right here, those are worth, at smelt price, $19.77 at current spot price. And for those 4 half dollars, $79 in silver right here. Listen to that. That's when your money was good. Silver nickels, they did this during World War II. They needed the copper for, yeah, you know, handling business. The dimes, you can still find these in circulations. These sound much different too. To see the dimes are $3.65 each right now for smelt price. I've got 5 of them. That's $18.25. So this whole pile is $140.98. This is worth $1. It's too beat up to be worth anything more, but it's a silver bag. So here's the way I look at it. Everybody's working for this pile right here. And it's not that prices are raising, as it takes, each time they print $1, devalues $1 in circulation. So it takes more dollars to buy the same product. So prices aren't technically raising. And everybody's working out for this. And fiat currency tends to go to its natural state, which is 0. So I suggest take some of these, just a suggestion, extra fiat currencies, and go buy gold, silver. Just park it. Don't worry about it going up and down. If you got to buy it, wait for a big pullback, buy it, and just park. I also parked money right here in this beautiful machine. I took 25 and bought it as you see it. Any more than that, and I'd have walked away. This is also a precious metal. It holds its value or increases in value. That's where you also want to change. Put some of your fiat currency into precious metals, either classic cars or silver and gold. All right, that's my Shop Nugget. Moving on to the 71 Demon Beetle. Got the front end out. I got the new parts all stacked right here, ready for install. I am still currently waiting on back order J-Bugs, the adjustable strut housing. Still waiting on the adjustable strut housing. So yeah, this adjuster nut in here, right here, was way too tight. I could barely spin this drum. This is a Brazil aftermarket drum, and the driver's side brake pads were adjusted way too tight. Now you can see that in the video I've already got. If you want to drop back where I took the driver's side out, McPherson strut out. Got this lower control arm here ready for sandblasting. I do have short videos where I pressed out the bushings. You can drop back and check those out. I'm going to sandblast the bottom spindle. This one's just welded on here. It's not welded, but I'm going to have to figure out how to smack that one off. Sandblast and clean that. This was actually welded, so I had to cut this bracket for this tension bar. I think it was this one. You can see the old bushing here. You can see where I push those out on short videos. This lower ball joint right here on the passenger side is completely shot. I thought it was the driver's side. It was not. Everything laid out. As soon as I get those adjustable strut housing, I'm getting it back in here. I'm not doing anything underneath this Beetle. I'm just leaving it as is. It's is what she is. Man, I'm having fun doing this car thing. All new to cars, guys. I'm going to try to do some shop nuggets. Not every video, but start investing and getting assets. I'm trying to figure this Osmo Pocket 3. Yeah, everyone's working for this fiat currency. It's garbage, guys. Every time they print one, it gets less and less. It takes more dollars to buy the same loaf of bread. All right, quick tip. I got to get down the road, hit the bank, get my Polaris, and get it ready for snow and plowing. Okay, hopefully that kind of helps. I got so many other tidbits. I play the game of life just different than most, so if you guys like that, comment, let me know. But flipping houses, buying them and getting them rented, got tips on that. Investing, got tips on that. Swing trading. Like I said, if you're not making money while you sleep, you work till you die. This is Craig, Metal Man Garage. Like, subscribe, you know what to do. Checking out.